This place of being is not a person. It is like the presence of God, actually, the godly presence. And you can be aware of everything. The minute you do this consciously, even if you feel you fail by identifying for a moment or two or for a few minutes, you come back. Don't hold it as a judgment or a failure. Just keep coming back. Exercise this discernment of coming back to this neutrality of being present and aware of all that's happening. And in a short while, you'll see that the noise of the mind and the world, it drifts away. It's as though it drifts away. And you are back again only as pure presence. And that realization feels so beautifully rounded and grounded inside your being. And the thoughts, you lose your fear about them or what they are saying. Also the feeling of a personal identity, that is the biggest, will feel itself become something that is drifting away. And what you realize is you have always been this. The person who has a lot of struggles in life is also a mind-created identity, and it is observable. And you can feel this mind-created identity floating apart, and still no change in your being. Your being is totally present, complete and grounded. This is the first huge transformation that you'll begin to experience. And I say continue to be with this. Even if you sit for 10 minutes by yourself, try and do this 2 or 3 times a day and sit with it, and it becomes stronger, this realization, this awakening to what you have always been. You realize, but wait a second, but it's always been here. And be with this, be with this. So when we hear of the difficulties people experience, is because they go back into the mind where all the troubles seem to get even more loud, and then feel and identify with that state, and don't come back here. They're still there struggling and give all the attention to try and fix something that is only appearing through the mind, including their person. This is a simple exercise. I say also sometimes begin when you've learned to see the world through thoughts and feelings, sensation, memory, and so on. When you can feel it and then still remain separate from what you're seeing, when you keep, you see, like this, as you do this, then you get more established in just presence, more and more presence. Even amidst the chaos and the noise of the world, you still retain this quality of presence. Occasionally, you go into a shape for a minute, but you won't mind that because you know presence is your ground. You come back. That's my exercise like that, to stay like this. At some point, you'll find that presence become your constant. When you say I, it means presence and not your person.